Welcome back to another episode of Mists of Nightmares, a mini Daggerheart campaign. I am Shade, also known as Plague Doctor Shade, the host of the Visual Void channel, and here with us as usual, as per always, is the lovely Game Master, Soul
Mm,
Angel.
yes. I am indeed this game master you speak of.
Mm-hmm. That's why it says GM in your
Anyways,
name.
oh my god. Oh no. Anyways, I am Soulangel, and we are dual streaming as per usual for this little short campaign. Other than that, the music we have featured tonight is by the very awesome tabletopaudio.com. So we have a bunch of ambient stuff here, as well as some lovely stuff with a little bit of music in the background. So if you're interested in spicing up your game with a little bit of mood setting, check out tabletopaudio.com. And if you want some really awesome variations to each of the songs that they have on the site, they also have a Patreon that you could subscribe to. Not very expensive, and you get variations all the way from heavy music to pure ambient noise. That being said, guys, are we ready to begin this show?
Yeah. Yeah. We are not sponsored. Yeah.
Yeah, we are
Yeah.
not sponsored.
Just finished my sandwich. I'm ready to kick some ass.
Unless Tabletop Audio wants to sponsor us, but we're not sponsored. You can call. Yeah.
Unless.
Anyways, that being said, Siren Keepsmewyrm. It will be later here in a little bit. So, with that being said, last we left off, you guys had begun your journey together in an kind of an uneasy manner. It was a little tense, especially between Ilian and Malcolm there for a bit. But you did manage to push through. You did manage to not only locate the jagged edge bandits, but you got their leader and his boyfriend. And you are now transporting them alive back to Snowshorn. And while you rested on the side of the road, one or two of you may have seen a mysterious figure in the forest. Other than that, the floor's yours.
As they're traveling back to Snowshorn, Malcolm looks at Zahn for a moment, but holds his tongue as he's waiting for the correct opportunity to tell her what he overheard. But in the meantime, as he's looking at the group, he does look over towards the bandits in particular. So, he like remembers that they're gagged, and he just smiles a bit. It's very interesting that you've been operating in these pots for some time. I don't know why you decided that killing the innocent travelers along these roads and taking their goods is the best opportunity when you could just rob them again and again and again, and then you make all of us look bad. So,
The two men exchange a very curious look. Do you have them gagged, by the way?
yes, they are gagged.
I gagged
Okay.
them.
Ilian
One of
did it.
them.
Yeah. You just see them look at each other, just kind of like with that eyes narrowed, like, what the fuck are they talking about, sort of thing.
Is this
I think one of them
I
is
think
on.
Mara is going to lean over and pick off their gags to give them a chance to defend themselves.
The bandit leader does kind of like move his mouth, kind of like stretching his jaw out because of having to bite down on a piece of fabric for a long period of time. We don't kill. We have never killed. What are you talking about?
He raises a brow and looks at the one who was fighting them, like, first head on, which would be Ilian.
Mm-hmm.
He flicks an ear towards Malcolm and, like, glances his way, carries on for, like, a good 10 seconds, and then realizes that he's waiting for him to say something, and looks back at him. What?
Well, considering that you seem pretty used to this kind of thing, don't you think that's a little odd, considering what we were told?
What were we told?
I mean, we have come across some dead bodies, but it wasn't us.
What we were told, this above table, what we were
Yeah.
told is that the leader of the Jagged Knife Bandits involves himself in a lot of raids and will always look for things that are rare and worth of gold, and they always end up killing the people that they raid.
I lost the bounty sheet and I forgot. So
Yeah, they said that they
wasn't
were
in the
doing a lot of violence in the area with the killing and stealing, so that's why Malcolm is looking at Ilian, because it seems like he'd know a bit more than that. And he even adds on, I'm more the type that deals with the city folk and, townsfolk. In terms of traveling around in the woods, I just do that. I travel. I'm not, this isn't my thing. You look like, well, considering how you fire that bow there, you'd be used to this kind of thing. Don't you think that's odd?
Odd that they don't kill, considering what we've been told. And he, looks at Lelevan. Have you seen anyone else in your woods?
Well, there's been stories of strange figures and the lady cloaked in black, but as far as I know, we're not a very big outfit. We never were. The people that you saw with me were all of my men. We've always been a very small outfit. Some of them we've had our numbers swell and shrink over time, but it's mostly just been me and him. He motions to his partner being held on the back of Nima. But, some have walked off into the forest or just simply vanished, but yes, I do target people who have high-value items, and I take them, rough them up a little bit, but I've always left them alive, and there's been a few times we have seen, strange, disfigured corpses out in the forest a couple days later, but they weren't identifiable. We don't do that stuff. Why would we kill our targets? That just, takes stuff off the market.
Is there, a way to do an insight check?
Yes. Let me pull it up here on my book. Because, I'm still learning the system, so I'm trying to...
Figured I'd ask.
It would be instinct roll.
Okay.
Perceive, sense, navigate.
If that's the case, I want to add my scoundrel bonus. It says you have advantage on rolls to negotiate with criminals, detect lies, or find a safe place to hide, which is a +2.
Go ahead.
Or no, advantage.
That fits.
Oh,
yeah.
Natural +2. Or D6. That's what it was. Yeah,
Okay.
rolling with more fear. Awesome.
More fear. I'm full on fear. Stop. That's enough slices. Oh!
Yeah.
With on
Okay.
that one. I will expend a fear for you to fail that, so I have room. Not you, Ilian. Malcolm. I'm picking the lower roll on purpose. Malcolm, as you're like looking at him, trying to like decipher if he's telling the truth or not, your foot hits a rock and you stumble.
You know, that's what. Damn it! Shit! It's like hopping in places he's holding his foot.
Yeah, like fuck, my toes. Ilian, these two are telling the truth. Straight up, there is like pure honesty on their face. They're like surprised that they're being accused of killing. Like the they're like aghast. They're just, what the fuck are you accusing us of that for? We've never done that. Rude.
And you have no rivals, no one who would attempt to frame you.
Not that I'm aware of. I always thought that the Lady of the Forest was just a story that that humans made up to keep children from leaving their homes at night in Timberview and Rivermere. I didn't think it was actually true.
Wait, what? You're saying that she's real?
It's starting to sound like it. I
You
mean,
think a folklore tale
dead,
killed those
mangled
people?
bodies appearing, and we're not the ones doing it.
What did Ilian say?
Do you think a folk tale is what killed those people?
It's not us.
Surely there's a more reasonable explanation.
Yeah.
Possible it's a rival gang, I suppose.
Well,
But I haven't seen anything.
it's kind of hard to be a rival gang when the biggest threat out here is you, considering there's a bounty on your head. Besides,
This is true.
Lady of the Forest isn't real. It's just a story to scare kids. He's like looking
The other
around
guy-
nervously.
You sound
The other
afraid.
guy speaks up lifts his head from back of Nima, looks to his partner, and then to you guys. I hate. Well, if there was a rival gang, yes, we are the biggest, baddest outfit in all of the Great Pine Forest. Wouldn't they want to pretend that they're us so they don't draw our attention? Just a thought.
Exactly. More plausible than a ghost roaming around, deforming corpses as she goes. Nothing to be afeared of. And he looks dead on at Malcolm.
But I just said she wasn't real.
You're sweating.
Yeah, it's hot out here.
It's not hot out here.
Ilian, like, flicks
You're
an
in
ear.
the
I'm sure.
At risk at the bottom of the screen. It is not hot out here.
Pretty sure. I mean, look at me. I'm covered in muck and dirt and all this grime, and I'm sweating like a bull out here. And he like puts a cigarette in his mouth and lights it.
Well, that one is not very good at lying.
I was gonna say, can I insight Malcolm?
If you want, Malcolm. If you're trying to deceive, you also need to roll a presence.
Yeah, roll like shit. Finally, a fucking hope.
Damn.
Dang, you guys are
Okay.
getting fed now. Oh,
Jesus.
Malcolm, you're just like wiping sweat off of you, and you're like straightening your coat, trying to not look like you're lying, and there is just the act of like suddenly looking away and lighting a cigarette and putting it in your mouth was enough of a cue to be like, he's lying.
I would say even more so, since it's kind of like an insight check, that despite the fact that he's obviously giving some tells that he's not being completely honest, it's also very much based on his tone that he doesn't want to talk about it either.
Ilian, like... Ilian gives a little chuckle and a shake of his head. Such a silver tongue for one afraid of ghosts. I'm almost disappointed.
Hey man, ghosts are real.
Yeah, well, you didn't grow up here under the threat of someone stealing you and tearing out your organs in your sleep when you're a child. Blows out smoke.
You don't know the stories
I'm gonna
I
be
grew
honest.
up with.
I've seen some shit out in the waste. Ghosts are real. I'm like 90% sure. I think if I knew what math was, I would be 90% sure.
What's math? Somewhere Syndron is just face palming like, God damn it. No, it would be Elaine face palming because she's the goddess of knowledge.
He looks at Ilian, sighs, and just goes back to looking at the bandits. So, you're telling me that you didn't do it. Do you have any idea who would? Or are you also as clueless as we are?
I'm clueless, he's clueless. We're just throwing thoughts out there. Maybe it's the Lady of the Woods. Maybe it's another bandit outfit trying to disguise as us. I don't know.
You don't think it's the Sith Fails, do you?
Possible. I don't make deals with those assholes.
It's weird, them operating this far out of Snowshorn, but it's not completely out of the
Greed.
woodwork.
It's greed. Trust me, I know greed well. I'm victim to it.
Talking up the tree there, pal.
Like I just said, I am victim to greed. Why do you think I came out here to Siran rather than doing my stuff in Amura? It's easier to pull one over on humans than, well, a bunch of elves.
And yet you got your own stuff pulled over on you by a human. Crazy how that works.
Go figure.
Well, regardless.
You see a look on his face, and his partner just looks at him and shakes his head no, like he's telling him, don't you fucking say it.
Just stares at him. Well, whatever the case may be, the point is that your actual bounty came from the king himself. So, let's just hope that your head doesn't end up on the chopping block, wise ass.
Let's hope not. But as far as I understand, he is the most reasonable dragon around. I really don't want to end up a snack.
Oh, trust me, that's not how the execution's going, Snowshorn. It's a little more, you could say traditional. In a human sense. You know, non-magical.
He's just like, looks like he's holding in some words, doesn't want to, like, get his ass killed because he's tied up on the back of a cat right now.
Don't want to end up a snack. That's big words coming from a guy who's on the back of a big ass cat.
About to say, yeah.
Got some big words, dude. And you guys do eventually get back to the gates of Snowshorn. And you start making your way in through the Beggars District and through the Great Wall, and in through to the smaller wall that surrounds the old keep. And you are stopped by two armored guards in like blue and what looks like mithril armor, holding spears, also made of mithril, an extremely rare metal. And they stop you. One's a dwarf and the other is a human. What's all this?
There you go. And
Who are these two?
He hands him the contract of the Jagged Knife Bandits that has fucking what's his name, or what's his nuts' face on it, Lelevin's. And then he like pulls Lelevin's head up by his hair and shows him.
Ow! 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 Ow!
See, same guy, just without the mask on. He like quickly throws like the mask over, and then shows him exactly that he looks like him.
Yes, I am Lelvin, the leader of the Jagged Knife Bandits. Please stop pulling my hair, that hurts.
He lets go of him. And we also have his partner here, good old Reese.
I'm Reese. I'm his partner. So eloquent. And the dwarf does like pull the paper down, look at it, and they just shrug. All right, follow me. You stay here and watch the gate. And the human leads you inside up to the keep, and this thing is huge. It has doors, main doors that are about 80 feet wide and 150 feet tall, and seems to have ornate carvings on the front of it that has 12 stars with a larger 13th one in the center. And it has like depictions of the spine of the world on the lower half, with what looks like a group of humans facing away from like the motif on the door towards the spine of the world, looking like they're going toward it. It is a very old motif. Malcolm and Zahn would understand what this means. This would stand for the Great Migration at the end of the Age of Creation, when humans started to populate Siron.
Okay.
And they lead you inside, and you're in this huge expanse of a foyer with two stairs, one leading up to the left and one leading up to the right, and what looks like a center section that leads down to the back toward more double doors, which would be identified as the throne room. All right. Head to those doors and wait there. Don't touch anything. I'm gonna go get the king. And he walks off up the stairs. The right stairs.
Malcolm does like a bit of a double take. Wait, we're meeting the king, not the king's god. I didn't think it was gonna be that serious.
No, you're not meeting Venray. You're meeting the king.
Here.
He looks between the four, and then he would again look at Zahn a little like confused, but would then turn to the three outsiders, more towards Mara and Nima. You two What is his? What does he go by? King Blackscale?
King Eric or King Blackscale, either. He prefers King Eric. He's more informal. So,
Well, super polite man does not know that. Or rather, Malcolm doesn't know that. He looks between Nima and Mara. Have you two ever seen King Blackscale before?
Visited my. This is over the table, right? Or above.
Yeah.
Sorry. This is above the table. He's visited my village, right? Like on rare occasion to check in, or am I thinking of someone
super
else?
rare occasion as a dragon. So you
Right,
don't know what his alternate form looks like at all. And
Do I know
want-
who he is? Like, did I know who he is when he visited?
he's hard to miss. He's a huge
Well, yeah,
dragon.
yeah, but I mean, like, who specifically? like that dragon is the king. I knew
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he is the last black dragon, or technically last of both the silver and black dragon bloodline. So he's the only black dragon in existence.
Okay, so on the table,
Mm-hmm.
I've met him once. Not this sized. He was really big and dragony.
Looks at Nemo.
He's kind of scary.
About the table. I probably haven't
No, you haven't.
yet. No, not really. I am usually traveling whenever he goes anywhere.
Right.
I would say Zahn has briefly once because Syndron has been over to her monastery and stuff like that. So he has been over there like maybe once or twice, but again, only in dragon form.
Well, and I would have seen Eric in human form.
Not necessarily. When he does get out into the city, he likes to be discreet.
Okay.
He doesn't like being crowded, so he makes himself look as inconspicuous as possible.
So I don't even know what he looks like.
No.
Well, truth be told, I have never seen him outside of the Palace of Snowshorn. Really haven't seen him outside of the palace grounds, period. Rumor be told is that he very discreet about it, so if you think you saw him, you really didn't. But I do know that he can be kind of imposing. And you said these dragons, so that's something to take into account. But
I'm assuming this is happening as you enter the throne room, this talk.
I would imagine it's happening when it's outside of the throne room, because
Okay.
we're waiting to be let in.
You were told to go in and wait inside the throne room.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I guess it could happen while we go inside and talk then.
Yeah. Okay.
But he would, because Malcolm has lived at Snowshorn for a while, would he know how certain customs of the city work, such as turning in stuff, would just delivering to bandit leaders feel very weird?
Yeah.
Okay.
Usually that's a hand over to Guard Captain Venray, but it seems like this is a special case because these people have been wanted for some time.
Yeah, okay.
So the king wants to handle it himself, seeing as he's the one that put out the thing.
Alright, makes sense. Yeah, he'll look back to his party. This is a bit weird, because we don't normally do this type of thing here in Snowshorn. If Nima, you've taken mercenary contracts before. It's similar to like how you would turn in something to like a guard captain or, a jailer or a bailiff. It works the same way here, so this is a bit weird.
Oh yeah, no, this is hella weird.
Very.
Like, is this I should be worried? Weird?
Probably not, considering that we're basically gonna be coming in as the people that brought in the special King's bounty. But I would just, stay on your toes at the very least. Be careful what you say, because, he is the King of Snowshorn, basically the king of humans. So, just mind your manners.
I'm assuming you haven't quite walked in there yet, right?
Yeah, I would say that we're, like, walking in as he finishes that statement.
You get to the door, and you hear a voice behind you. What's weird?
Oh.
Turns around.
Turn around, you see a pale elf with black hair and gold eyes, wearing looks like chest plate with a staff in hand and a sword at his hip. What's weird? And he has like kind of scruffy black beard too.
Just the nature of things that have been going on in the world these days. A little weird here and there. Just making some casual conversation before our meeting with the king, you see.
Tell me about it. A lot of weird things have been going on. Motions to the two people, one on back of Nima and one on Misha. Those bandits?
Very much indeed they are, good sir. These are the, infamous Jagged Knife Bandits. The leader there is,
Wow.
Lelevin, who points to the elf, and that is his partner in crime and in apparently love, Reese.
Oh, it was known that they were lovers.
That would have been a nice
no
detail
shit,
to
they're
know.
gay. This is the guy that you see just standing in the hall, kind of chill. I put it in lore.
He's so chill. I would hang out with that
super
guy.
chill.
Like he seems like he would be, he'd be like a nice guy to hang out with. I don't know. I get good vibes from him.
So what are your names? Kind of curious.
Well, if,
I mean, gotta know the names of the people who brought down the Jagged Knife Bandits.
Well, if, you share yours and we share ours, how about that?
Sure, you first.
I insist, my good friend.
Oh, I insist. You're the guests.
Oh, but you are royally decorated, by the looks of it, a knight.
He's like...
At this
Mara
point,
is just squinting.
Ilian, like, walks up behind Malcolm. I don't know if I ever established how tall Ilian is. I don't know. He puts his hands on Malcolm's shoulder and, like, leans over him a little bit to, address the elf. Casual as can be. This chatterbox is Malcolm.
Pleasure to meet you,
Immediately
Malcolm.
Looks up at Ilian and glares.
He's just smiling at the elf.
The elf is grinning. He's got this big old warm grin on his face, like a smile that is so infectious it reaches the eyes.
And, this fawn here that doesn't know personal space, and he brushes the hand off of him, is, Ilian.
And your
Dips his
friends?
head.
Especially this one. He walks up to Misha, scratches underneath the chin just
Aw.
right.
Misha starts, like, purring and making floor biscuits.
Mm. The tippy toe floor biscuits?
Yeah.
I
'Cause
love
she's
those.
she's still standing with the bandits.
Yes! Hermes does those too. When he jumps up on my desk and gets in my face, I give him scritchies and he does tippy toe floor biscuits. It's really adorable.
Java does that to me. But Ilian turns to watch the interaction. This is Misha.
What a sweet Tula lynx. He seems to know his creatures very well and not scared of them.
Ilian kind of like He has a really brief expression of what I can only describe as like a physical question mark.
And he does look to you, Mara, and to Nima. What are your names?
Before I respond, actually no, she would not have the presence of mind. She just kind of like gives a wave. It just says, "Hi, I'm Mara."
I think I've seen you before.
Oh, I'm new in town. I kind of, I would doubt that. I just got here.
And what is your name, my centaur friend?
I am Nima. Icos.
Nima.
So.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Erig. He holds out a hand.
Yeah, I was just gonna shake it. Like, wait.
Wait. You just hear the dial-up noise? Oh!
Wait. King Erig?
Yeah.
Oh,
Immediately bows.
oh,
Oh, please. You don't need to do that.
oh.
I love doing that to people. It's fun.
Oh, well, it's a pleasure to meet you again, sir. Your Majesty. You're much
He's
smaller
chuckling.
this time.
I don't think I would actually
I
fit through
recognize
the
you.
doors of this palace. To be honest. So, works better. So you brought me Jagged Knife Bandits.
Indeed we did. They did do a little bit of a fight, but nothing too terrible. That one right there can't walk properly anymore, thanks to a crossbow bolt to the knee. He points at Lillivan.
Well, that can be fixed with a little bit of magic, as long as they're cooperative. Are you two going to be cooperative with me? They're just gonna nod. Good, why are you killing people? We never killed anybody. Like we told them on the road, we did rough people up a little bit, but we never actually killed them. He gets right in the leader's face, looks him straight in the eyes, and now it is very apparent, now that he's this close to you guys, those gold eyes, they're not circular pupils like mortals. They are dragon pupils. They are like little diamonds. You're not lying to me, are you? No, we would not lie. Good. And he motions to a couple guards down the hall. Take these two down to the dungeons, please. And two guards come, pull them off, and start dragging them down to the dungeons. I think I owe you a reward. Right? Maybe if you're interested in another job?
Well, could always use a bit more money, that's for sure.
In this day and age, yes. Come on. He leads you out, up the stairs and to the left, and to a door. He opens it, and this is a nice office, and he steps in, goes around the desk, and starts digging through the drawers. Where did he leave it? Fucking Sirthin, where did he leave it? And he pulls open bottom drawer, pulls out a sack of money, and tosses it on the desk. Here's your payment. And he sits down. Now, how would you guys like to find out who is the one killing travelers?
Well, it has definitely caught my interest, because this is a bit odd, considering that there's, from what we know, the Jagged Knife said that there's no other bandit outfit that's trying to mock them. I suggested possibly the Sith Vale, but that would be too far to their territory.
Yeah, my concern is it could be another outfit of bandits in hiding. There's also a possibility of a few other things, but I need you to make a promise to me before I speak of it, because if it gets out, it could cause a bit of a stir, maybe even a panic.
Looks at the party members.
Oh, of course.
Good.
I would never think of betraying. Yeah.
Well, it's more than Siran at this point. Hermes, get off the book. Thank you. Ugh, cats. And could you not put your butt on the escape key? Thank you. Cats. Can you hear me all right? Or did he
No, you
do something?
We can hear you.
Okay. I was worried Hermes hit a key that... Get off the keyboard! God. Go on your perch. What, you don't want it because I'm replacing it tomorrow? Anyways. Sorry, cat aggro. Okay. This issue, like I said, stays in this room. If you could please shut that door. And he points to the door that you guys are all standing at.
He rushes over and closes the door.
Thank you.
Leaving Misha outside. She doesn't need to be here.
Yeah, Misha's just like laying outside the door.
She's standing guard.
Yeah, making sure nobody gets in. How familiar are you lot with the goddess of nightmares?
God, it's a whole
Not.
lot.
Well, at least that's working. Less she's known about, the less power she has. But the goddess of nightmares is one of the two gods that were born out of collective emotion rather than created by Solthasor. She apparently has a few outfits of cult-like activity in this area. I've been aware of it for some time, but they haven't really done anything and I couldn't identify them. But given the tales of a woman in black starting to pop up in the forest, the cult is making themselves more known. Have you lot heard of that tale?
You mean the woman of the woods?
Yes, the woman of the woods.
Very familiar, unfortunately. And while he was like listening to Erig, he was counting out the coins, and he split them up evenly into 5 separate stacks very quickly, and he like shows the party members that it's like completely similar to each stack, and he, as he does show them, leaves it for a couple seconds and then takes one of the stacks to put in his bag.
Mm-hmm.
Ilian was
Let me actually tell you how much, like, each of you have gotten. So the way money works in this system is it's not like counted out money. It's in like amounts, like a handful, a coin.
Vibes of money.
Yeah. It's just like, here, take handful.
Interesting.
It is a little interesting, I will agree with that. Trying to find it in my book. What the fuck? I turned to loot. Oh, gold is on 104. I'm an idiot.
When he like, he wasn't focused on being looked at while he was counting. So when he turns around to see both Ilian and Nima staring him down, he like frowns immediately. Seriously?
So you each got a bag of gold. And 1 bag of gold equals 10 handfuls. And 10 handfuls equal 1 coin. Or 1 handful equals 10 coins.
Yeah, that makes
sense.
The fuck? Okay.
So you each got a bag of gold.
So I'm guessing that the currency is undetermined, but it still works in D&D logic.
Yeah, it's undetermined. They like in Daggerheart, they don't like lay out like amounts of money, and I think it's more designed for people who are not very good at math and don't want to do like take away this much and blah 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 for like buying things, you know? And they could just say, "Oh yeah, that costs a handful of gold."
I guess we could technically split, like, our handful we got at the beginning to, like, 10 coins, if we wanted to.
Yeah, but you each got a bag of gold, so. Which is nice. It works really well for people with, like, dyscalculia and stuff, so. Well, here's the thing about the Lady of the Woods. Igden and I believe it's actually Paha. Screwing around. We don't know what she's up to.
Paha, that's that god of nightmares, right?
Yes. The goddess of nightmares.
So, you two, you and yours, your services, your spies, whatever you got, you believe that this cult is potentially trying to bring back Paha. Is that my understanding?
Oh no, she's always been walking around. It's Zaylor that's been locked up.
Oh?
Zaylor, the god of destruction.
Sure.
Well, it's working a little too well, but you guys are aware now. They have been around for a very long time. Since the middle of the Age of the Chaos. So, we just been kind of tamping down about them so it doesn't cause a panic and cause those two to gain more power.
Interesting.
Very.
The bandits mentioned that they suspected the Lady of the Woods was responsible. At least for the killings.
So a mild connection. It makes sense. The bodies that we found were disfigured.
That's what they said as well. That it wasn't them. I saw
We always figured it was possibly one of them using magic, but I'm not sensing very much in the way of magic use off the elf. I have a nose for that stuff. I can smell magic.
Well, if it gives you any reassurance, we didn't see him use any magic when he was fighting us back in the crossroads.
Makes sense then. What I want you to do is I want you to head out to Timberview, Bayhearth, and Rivermere and just pay attention. See if you see any unusual activity. Pay attention to the forest, see if you see that lady. Keep your distance, just in case it is Paha. And I want you to report names back to me if you get names of cult members. What they look like. Any information of cult activity that you can. And if you do, I'll have a chest of gold with your name on it.
Malcolm rubs his hands together. Well, if anything I'm good at, I'm good at gathering information, and no doubt my compatriots here have their own various skills that they're very good at, especially those two, with their fighting skills. And he points at Ilian and Nema. Or Nema, rather.
Good. Just remember, be careful, because if it is Paha, it should kill you in a heartbeat. Have you ever heard of what happened to the town on the other continent? On Amora? Southern town?
Have I?
Sorry,
have we?
This is actually pretty well known. Cavius. The town of Cavius, on southern Amora. It had been completely blighted and wiped out. There, like, no plant life grows. The ground is, like, gray and dead. And anybody who sets foot there would be cursed and would get sick and die. A slow, extremely painful death.
You said this is the Blight?
Yes.
I've heard stories.
Yeah. Keep your distance from her because she's the source of that blight.
So, just real quick because I'm stupid, and I also have audio processing disorders. So the blight is caused by Paha, and it makes you go insane, and what else? Sorry.
Not insane. Get very sick.
Get very sick.
And die an extremely slow, painful death. And he does have, like, this grave look on his face. Like, it's real serious.
I did remember hearing about that, and a couple talks a while ago. It sounded very bad.
It is much worse than you think.
Well, if there's something as grave as called the Blight, I'd imagine it to be very, very grave indeed. So, if we ever see her, we'll definitely avoid her.
Do avoid her, but let me know if you do see her. Just keep an eye out for pale skin, black eyes, and oily black hair, and a black robe. That would be her. Fortunately, she is a walking god, so she does not have endless sight like the incorporeal ones. So if she's not looking directly at you, she won't see you.
Okay. Very well. I think if that's the case, then it's simple finding information out and delving into deeper things. What say the rest of you, huh?
As long as you don't turn tail and run.
We'll
you
say,
what.
if we're going to be working together, it would be nice if you guys would be a little less antagonistic towards each other.
If you come back to me and tell me he turned tail and left you abandoned in a dangerous situation, he kind of grins and you do see the pointed teeth of a dragon. I'll track him down myself.
Why does everyone think I'm a coward? By the gods.
Might be the accent.
It's not even...
Could be the accent.
Are we done talking, Your Highness?
We are.
Very well. He
Just
immediately
remember-
walks out.
Discretion! You guys can go. I would love to see your cat again, by the way. She's sweet. What's her name?
Her name is Misha.
Lovely name. Love to see her again. I might have a treat for her.
I'm sure she'd appreciate that. Dips his head and walks out.
You guys walk out, leave the palace, and head back out into the city, and it's up to you how to approach this super secret mission.
We should talk about it loudly for everybody to hear.
Malcolm is waiting for the party outside, smoking another cigarette. It's like all the way half down by the time they get there.
What the fuck? It's been 10 seconds.
Yeah.
He just put it in his mouth and went.
He took a long drag. He's like, fuck this shit, man.
You just really sucked the smoke into his lungs. He went wild with that shit. Chat, we don't condone smoking.
Smoking is a bad habit. Don't do it anyway.
Very bad.
So, any place we want to discuss the next plans? Because out in the open's not the wisest thing, especially if His Royal Highness wants discretion above all else.
Agree. I mean, you've lived here longest. Do you know of anywhere we could go with discretion?
Do I know any places, GM?
Yeah, there's a few places, particularly around the bowl.
There's a couple of different places around the bowl. If you ever seen that very large area that kind of looks like a crater, yeah, that place. A couple of places that are significantly less eyes and ears, especially if they're like the more run-down joints. They don't really bother going there because, you know, appearances are everything. But yeah, we could go down there and talk about things. Ask for a couple coins thrown Smule's way, and no one will bother us.
What the?
Random cat just screamed in the street as you're talking. To catch Siren up, you brought the guys back to Snowshorn, discovered that they're not the ones killing people. They did rough up people, but left them alive. And that the bodies were later found disfigured on the side of the road by both the king's men and him. And you brought him back to Snowshorn. You ran into a pale elf with black hair and a beard, who, after introductions, revealed himself to be the king himself. A dragon in the disguise of a pale elf, which, if you remember from, like, Session 0, I did mention dragons like to hide as elves, but they don't look like exactly like elves. Elves are dark-skinned in this world. Most of the dragons are like pale-skinned elves. Like, he fucking pale. And he is super friendly and a jokester, which is the best part.
Further details, the Jagged Knives admitted that they are smaller outfit and they don't know if there's another group of bandits operating in the area. They were telling the truth, obviously. The king said that there might be a connection to the lady of the forest, the lady in the dress, which might be Paha, the goddess of nightmares. He's also said that, which they also confirmed that, you said they were disfigured and disemboweled, the bodies?
Disfigured.
Yeah,
the bodies were, like, mutilated.
So they were disfigured and mutilated, which is not what the bandits said they did. They just stole from people. He mentioned something called the Blight, which is caused by Paha, which makes you get very sick and die a very slow and very painful death. And she is said to have pale skin, black eyes, oily black hair, and black robes. And that because she is one of the walking gods, she relies on basically her senses to basically find us. And she doesn't have incorporeal clairvoyance or, like, omniscience.
Yeah.
And he wants us to basically find information in Timberview about a potential cult to Paha.
Timberview, Rivermere, and Bayhearth.
Yes. as our next leg in the journey is to work directly for King Erig.
And he offered a chest of gold in return.
And Zan will do it in the service of her king, not for gold.
Mm-hmm. And I want to point out that you, Zan, because you do work closely with Syndron, and he does visit your outfit regularly, you have met Erig, but not in his mortal-looking form, but in his dragon form. So seeing him in his elven form was like, really big dragon to probably about a 7-foot-tall elf. The only thing that gives him away is like the fact he has pale skin and his eyes are gold with like the dragon diamond pupils.
She has nothing but respect for her king.
Mm-hmm. And you are also more knowledgeable on who Paha and Zaylor is. You are aware of all the gods and their domains, even the evil, unspoken gods, which is Paha and Zaylor.
Gotcha.
Paha is the goddess of nightmares, and Zaylor is the god of destruction, chaos, and hate. And he's been locked away.
The big thing that Erig told us to do is to basically keep this low-key. So we were just discussing as everyone... Malcolm stormed out of the meeting with Erig because more drama between him and Alien.
Everybody assuming that he's a coward.
Which started with that, got mad, walked out, and he, as you guys came out, he was smoking a cigarette again, and asked, like, basically, we need to keep this on the low. I know a couple places in the bowl, which is like that large crater area in Snowshorn with like a couple of, I'm assuming, you said it's like restaurants and living area, from what I recall, right?
Restaurants, upper, lower class to middle class living area. And given the way the bowl is shaped on the ground, some of the alleys are extremely narrow and people don't often go down them. And they tend to stick to the main roads, so that's why the bowl is a better place to have secret discussions, because you could go off on one of the narrow side roads and towards the alleyways between buildings, and you won't be disturbed.
Did we level up?
Yes, you are level 2 now.
Cool.
When you get to that point, send me the wording for your new experience that you gain, and I will enter it for you, because you guys apparently can't see the wrench. Only I can, because I'm special.
He looks to the group begrudgingly, except for Zan and Mara, and offers to show them the way towards a place that's discreet inside the bowl.
Lillian just gestures for him to lead the way.
He starts walking.
Okay. You make your way down through between several buildings, through High Point, down through the False Squire, and down into the bowl. And you do see what I'm talking about. You know, like the really steep hills in San Francisco?
Yes.
Kind of like that along the edge of the bowl.
Oh dear. Jesus
and
Christ.
You can... Yeah. There's a reason why it's called the bowl, because it looks like a bowl. It's a deep crater. And and it leads you. There's one main road that leads down, and as you get to just the bottom of the steep incline, you do see a couple roads heading off, and then twist around toward the far edge of the bowl. You can head down that way. One that heads toward the docks, and another that heads toward the wall.
I would imagine that the docks would be a little safer because I would think that the Sith Veil would be on the like farther end of the docks to have their stuff discreet, so he knows that the docks would probably be guarded by normal guards. So I think he'd probably lead them closer towards the docks just to make sure that there's less syndicate activity.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, the syndicate does operate on the docks a little bit. Just a little bit. Closer to the wall toward the False Squire, they're probably not, because False Squire is kind of like is the temple area.
Yeah, he would essentially want to go to probably the middle road where there's like not as much activity from either guards from Erig or the Sith Veil or really any other like lowlifes that would want to get like a little piece of the pie, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd say he'd probably like duck into an alleyway, a very narrow alleyway that I would imagine might have like a dive bar that he's frequents when he's in Snowshorn. Like nobody's there ever.
Yeah, nobody is ever there because the stuff is just disgusting swill. It coats your tongue, it sticks to the inside of your mouth, it makes your throat burn. It's awful shit. You'll love it.
Very strong.
It's like the Destiny 2 of this world. I fucking hate this shit. I love it. So yeah, you lead them into this dive bar, and the scent of this place is musty. It smells like a mixture of vomit, alcohol, maybe... Is that piss? It's not a great place. It is not a great place at all. But it is dimly lit. There are dark corners. The barkeep doesn't pay you any mind, doesn't even look at you. You have to go to him for drinks. And, yeah, there's nobody currently in there, especially at this time of day.
He'll wave at him. Nice to see you again, Merle. You mind if we use the back room real quick?
Keep it clean back there, no blood.
Don't worry, no fights. No fights.
Better not be.
He'll, slide like a really rickety fucking
Should I bring you the usual?
Just
and
one.
Are you gonna...
I don't think they can handle it. Maybe that one can, but probably not for these folks. And he points at Zahn when he says maybe that one.
You gonna haze him?
No. I think they, not these guys.
No fun. Fine. He gives a smile, and he's like missing like 4 teeth on his upper part of his mouth. This human, he is balding. He has a big old beer belly. He has a messy shirt on, a dirty rag over his shoulder. He's missing teeth. He's rough. He's from the rough part of town. All right. Let me know if you want anything, and I'll leave it out on the counter for you.
Just the usual, double shot for me, please. I'll give you your coins later.
Double today. You're a brave one. Pours out a double and passes it over.
He'll take it as he walks, like slides the shitty ass fucking door to the basically what's a I would imagine like a shitty communal room, but it's like it's one of the cleaner parts of the entire bar.
It is. I was gonna say, is this where the piss smell is coming from? Hard to tell.
It's all over the place.
It's all over the place.
Before we continue this, Krim, you forgot something. I see.
Yeah, I'm supposed to roll something called Prayer Dice at the beginning of each session.
Oh.
You trying to figure out what it does?
I just keep forgetting to roll it at the beginning.
Yeah, just go ahead and roll it. I'm not gonna hold... I mean, we're all new to this system. I'm not gonna hold you responsible. And be like, I forgot something. Yeah.
What in the world? Oh. Okay, I'm gonna flail it.
Flail it. Just roll it. You're good. Okay. There you go. And you guys head back into this back room. It is a marginally better than the main room. Not by much. Do you really want to sit down anywhere in this place?
As if very knowing of this area, Malcolm leans against one of the walls. And he immediately knocks back the drink.
Ah, burns more today than usual. I think your nose hair's just vanished.
Trying to figure out if like the frontier alcohol out where Mara comes from would be like really strong or really weak.
Probably strong to keep the blood warm. But
Well,
this stuff
see,
is...
That's not how alcohol...
Yeah, no, it's technically in
It doesn't
real life
actually-
not
it-
how alcohol
Yeah.
works, but this world is magic. We do magic things here.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to have her get a drink.
Well,
And-
you want?
I was gonna say, as you as he knocks it back, and you see him make like a damn, that's warm today. Whew, that definitely wakes you up.
Can I try some?
Oh, be my guest. You may not like it, but it's strong and it's very warm. Merle makes it pretty strong. Just fair warning, and it doesn't taste good either.
All right. Mara like leans out the door and orders one.
He pours it. Come and get it, kiddo.
Oh.
Honestly,
She
last
pops
Brockby I've seen drink this fell flat on his face in 5 seconds.
Oh, you're talking a big game, man. Well, thanks. I'm gonna head back. How much owe you?
1 coin. Super cheap. That's not a good sign.
She will fish it out. It is clear she is not used to getting money out to pay for things.
He takes the coin. Have fun with your drink. And
Thanks.
you can drink it?
She'll take
drink.
it back, like back to the
Mhm.
room first, and then she'll take a sip
That
and
burns
just like
the tongue.
consider the flavor. Like, oh.
Why does my sinuses burn? Why does this taste like it was brewed in a boot?
I've had worse. I've had alcohol brewed in a boot. She downs it.
Downs it. I am going to spend a fear point to make you do a roll for this.
Aww. Can I use Frontier Mage?
That should relate to magic, though.
Oh, the
Doesn't that
Frontier
relate-
Mage. The mage in it is more like it's not.
Oh God, Grim.
The mage in the actual name of Frontier Mage doesn't actually have a lot of significance. It's the frontier part.
Mm-hmm.
Frontier Mage is just she's a frontiers person. Like frontiers.
Okay.
So
Yeah, you could add Frontier Mage on it, sure.
honestly,
Um,
actually, I'm almost capped on hope, so use it or lose it. What should I roll?
Let's see. Trying to figure out which one of these would do better. Probably, I don't know, I think strength.
Oh, that's my worst.
Because you have to be strong to withstand this shit.
It's gonna be the.
Oh, I get the
Nice.
fear back! Awesome!
Man,
One of
Oh,
those,
God.
I hate
Your
to say
eyes
I
are
told you so
crossing.
moments.
Your eyes are crossing now.
God, that's shit.
I warned you. What were you
You
gonna
were
say?
warned.
What were you gonna say?
I've had worse.
I've
That
had
is what I said.
worse!
Oh. Yeah, sure, buddy. Now, before anyone else decides to get their shit rocked by Merle's destructive brew, let's talk details real quick. So, from what we know about this Paha, and linked to the lady in the dress, lady in the woods, y'all didn't see anything, did you? Like, the night we slept?
I saw an outline that fit that description. Wasn't quite aware of what it meant at the time.
So, you actually saw her silhouette?
During my watch, yes.
He looks down. He braces his hands against the table. Oh God. Well, looks back up. That's not good. So essentially, until we have to go into the woods directly, unless ordered by King Eric himself, we avoid that shit at all costs. Because if she is a walking god, we stand no chance. That being said, finding information on this cult of Paha. I know, as I said before, I know Timberview and Rivermere. Know a little bit about Bayhearth, but it's mostly a fishing town. So the way that I suggest we go about this is that when we leave for Snowshorn, from Snowshorn, we take the North Road, and we work at each town individually. Go to Bayhearth first, this will be the first one, then go down south to Rivermere, and then the last thing we do is Timberview. Now, once we find that stuff out, report it back to King Eric by taking the South Road, or if we want to be super duper safe, we go all the way back around directly to Snowshorn to avoid potentially running into the old hag. Any other suggestions?
Sounds like a solid plan to me.
Yes, we aren't quite. Playing it safe is a very, very lucrative idea at the moment. Don't believe you'll hear much objections from us.
Nema?
Alright.
I'm fine with anything as long as I get to hit something.
Bloodthirsty. Good to know. Alien?
You say my name with such disdain.
I'm
What would I have to complain about?
He shrugs. Nothing to complain about. I'm asking if you have any suggestions.
I would only suggest cutting our travel time down. Completing the circuit following the road, rather than going all the way back. But that is my only contribution.
That's what I would suggest too, because just get it all done in one go, make the entire circle. Makes it less likely that she'll appear too. Potentially. But that's just because, you know, Great Pine Forest is very large, so she could be anywhere. But,
Indeed.
that being said, if we need anything else for our travel accommodations, I think we still have some stuff that Sindrin gave us. Zan, you still have that?
Yes, still have the supplies.
Oh, that makes
He
things
did
a lot
give us
easier.
more than we needed, so it might last us for a while longer.
Well, considering it only took us a day to deal with the bandits, that's pretty good, I'd say. Now, considering this is supposed to be a discretion thing and information gathering, I would highly suggest, especially if it's the king's direct orders, to do specifically as he says. Because while he is a very, from what I am seeing now, a very relaxed and nonchalant fella, I've also heard of the things you do when you disappoint him and don't do exactly what he says. Maybe potentially exaggerated, some completely true, but disobeying the king directly, that's bad. So, only information gathering, and if we need to defend ourselves, we defend ourselves, but no instigating conflict unless it's absolutely necessary.
Other than my lord, Sifran, the king is the one I serve, so disobeying him is not an option for me either. Nor would I want to. I highly respect him.
I do not think anyone has it in their mind to disobey our orders.
Good. And I don't think there needs to be anything else discussed. Just, what he says is true about the cult. Stay on your toes. Can't imagine what devious tricks they got up the sleeves if they're actually there. Killing people like that.
Linger on it too much and you might summon her yourself.
Something repugnant, no doubt.
Very well. When would you all like to head out?
As soon as possible, personally.
I agree.
Well, we did just get back, so we might need to go on the morrow. Because it's already getting dark, I'd imagine. He, like, does take a peek outside to see if the sun is setting.
Yeah, it is starting to get lower in the sky, which means the cold winds that tend to blow off the bay are going to start rolling in here pretty quick.
Well, lucky for you guys, or rather, an unfortunate thing, Merle here also offers a safe place to sleep. Oh, very cheap. Just you might not like the accommodations, as you can obviously tell. He's like still trying to figure out where the piss smell is coming from.
You've been trying to figure it out for a long time.
Fine.
Not the best, but discreet, cheap, and quick. So, I can ask him, and if you're all good with that, we can stay here for the evening and set out early morning.
No objections.
Looks at the outsiders.
Are any
Alien
of you
kinda-
sitting uncomfortably in this dingy, dirty place?
He's not fucking
Oh,
sitting.
And
Ilian, like,
that bare fawn butt on these seats?
Nuh-uh.
Ew.
I have fur. That's just gonna soak in.
Oh.
Ilian looks at Malcolm and gives, like, a shrug, like, what?
I'm asking if you're comfortable staying here for a night. I think it was pretty clear the first time.
You're hearing no objections.
Yep. Well, let me reiterate something that's usually helpful for us humans, Ilian. Confirmation, verbal confirmation, or even non-verbal confirmation is very helpful, because sometimes we have a hard time understanding certain body languages. You understand?
Do you think I don't know that?
He makes like a seriously face. Okay. And I will tell Merle. And he walks out.
Sighs a little, seeing them go at it again.
Coming back for another double?
No. The spare rooms that you have for, you know, in case some shit happens when we're lying low, or when someone has to lie low, you got a couple of them ready, right?
Oh, they're all empty today. You lot been behaving yourselves.
Yeah. Do you think you could give me the discount so that we could stay here for the night? We'll be out of your hair in the morning. Swear on, looks at the gods' names again real quick.
Take that back. What should I be telling the guards?
Just tell the gods that a couple of travelers are staying here. You know, they wanted to find someplace cheap, and they couldn't really find anything that was, you know, affordable.
Usual. Got it.
Yeah, pretty much.
1 gold piece each.
Doing this for the money, doing this for the money, doing this for the money. And he hands him the gold piece for the shots, and then 5 gold pieces to to Merle.
Pockets it. Your usual rooms, Furry.
Thank you again, Merle. Appreciate it.
Have fun. Pretty sure the fawn is probably gonna puke at some point.
No, he'll probably just sigh in disdain and call you a name that you might not like, but I digress. I don't know him very well yet. Maybe. Who knows?
We'll find out. See who's right.
And he'll walk back to the back room. Alright, rooms are set. They're upstairs. Usual, like I said, they're a bit cleaner than the actual bar for obvious reasons, so take a pick. I'll be on the far end. It's my usual room here.
How much was the fare?
Oh, just very cheap. Just 5 gold coins for the total of us.
Let me reimburse you then.
Oh, no, it's not necessary.
You're sure?
Sure.
Ilian will approach Malcolm anyway and, like, press a coin into his hand, not letting him refuse it.
He sighs and takes it, seeing that he's not going to argue with him, because he can't argue with him at all. Very well. Thank you.
I prefer to pay my debts.
Did we get any gold for this?
We got 1 bag of coin for the job. Everyone got 1 bag.
Each person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it basically kind of works like D&D currency. 1 bag equals 10 handfuls, 1 handful equals 10 coins, and then like 1 chest equals 10 bags.
Okay.
Yeah, there's not like an exact amount, and I think I see what the creators of Daggerheart were going for is to help with people with dyscalculia and stuff. Because this is a very inclusive system. So if you're not good with numbers, you could just say a handful. 2 handfuls. Like that.
Nema is also going to block Malcolm's way and hold out a coin.
Fucking take my money, bitch!
He again, like, as he's about to go back to the bar, he's like, oof. As he runs into the horse part of Nema's body.
Body blocked, literally.
Try to prove my trust to you, and they still think, okay, fine, sure. And he takes the coin.
You all head up to your rooms, and when he said they're better than downstairs, not by much. The mattress is simple, very thin, stuffed with forest cotton, which is the cotton around this area, because it is such a hardy climate, is pretty fibrous. On top of that, there are mystery stains. Take that for what you will. There's no pillows, no blankets. These are clearly, for those of you who are more inclined and traveled, not Mara, I mean like Nema and Ilian. These are clearly hideaway rooms for the night to escape like guards. So, yeah, they're not great, but it's definitely slightly better than downstairs. You guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you guys weren't saying anything or doing anything, so...
I was trying to think of what I was doing. My bad. I think, when he is paid by both Nema and Ilian, and if he is not stopped by Mara or even Zahn, he will go outside and just hang near the entrance.
Okay.
And when everyone else, unless anyone else has anything to do, I'll wait for them to do what they want to do if they want to have any conversations.
Yeah. If you guys want to have a conversation, do say so now. If you don't, let me know and we'll conclude the night and move on.
I'm fine with moving on.
Also fun with moving on.
Yeah, I got none.
Cool. If no one else wanted to do anything, when the night starts and like everyone has made their like way to their like place of rest, Malcolm would like grab Zahn and motion her to the back room. Mind if I talk to you real quick?
Very well.
And he'll go back into the back room, close it, and make sure no one else is there or watching. When he does, he'll turn to her. Alright, so, remember that conversation that you pulled me away from back at Surgeon's Temple?
Yes.
Syndron.
Syndron, my bad. Syndron's Temple. Well, what you thought was eavesdropping, which it very much was, I'll admit. I'm a curious sort. I'm kind of like a rat in a way. The Syndron and the priestess, they were talking about Anira. Anira is her name.
Anira.
Syndron and Anira were talking about something that sounded like a potential conspiracy. They were talking about something about a missing sigil, and that the higher-ups in the ranks of what I'm assuming is either your order or some other order cannot know, or they do know, and they don't want it to get out to the other parishes. Said that they're going to meet a priest out in Rivermere, and she's gonna. You mentioned that that Anira was elven, right?
Yeah. So she can use magic to contact people.
Yes. Said that she was going to send out a magical message to the priest out there in Rivermere, which is interesting, but I think that might be a lead into the cult. But I wanted to ask you, since you're actually part, he like points to the medallion or the insignia that she has. Since you're part of that little order of yours, do you know anything about this? Any potential conspiracies? Are you even higher up in the chain, or are you just like an underling?
My order is but a small cog in a greater machine, so the truth is I focus on smaller conflicts, so larger picture things tend to be out of my purview.
Well, reason I ask is because you seem like the type of sort that is, not necessarily salt of the earth, but honest to a fault and very honorable. So, I put some trust into you. You also seem to be the one that doesn't seem to antagonize me the most, so more trust is put there.
You haven't given me a reason, so I don't see why I should.
And you have yet to call me a potential coward, but, you know. Regardless.
Thanks for being a coward.
Point is that I'm not sure how deep this goes, but your cog in the machine could potentially have some screws loose, if you know what I'm saying.
That very possibly may be the case from what you've told me.
So just, I would say keep this between us, but if it slips out, it slips out. Whatever. Very clearly, Ilian doesn't trust me anyway. Don't know about Nema, and, well, Mara seems clueless.
Well, unless they bring it up first, which they wouldn't, because they don't know about it, then I likely wouldn't speak of it anyway.
Alright.
Less relevant, I suppose.
Well, you see something that I don't, tell me and we can talk about it later.
Indeed.
Alright.
Thank you for your trust.
And I appreciate the trust you put in me. I know it's not deserved, but I'm trying here. I'm not used to working with others.
See, well, then I would not hold it against you.
He nods. And he opens the door back up. Have a good night, Zahn.
Night, Malcolm.
and he'll end the night.
Okay. You guys can go ahead and take a long rest. Mark off anything you want to do. So if there's anything left on your sheet you need to repair or heal or anything like that, do that.
Could I use the tag team action to prepare with Zahn via that conversation?
Prepare what? What would you like to prepare exactly?
Like to prepare to get 2 hope for each of us.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm almost maxed out on hope.
I don't have any.
I'm also gonna prepare, which will put me at maxed out.
Okay. Does anybody have any healing or repairs or anything like that to do? No? Okay.
Nope.
Good.
Do what you need to be done. Even if that means trying to make the room you're spending the night in slightly livable. Poor Ilian.
Oh, you're pitying him. He's used to living in shit conditions.
Okay.
He's walked all over this fucking continent.
Alright. Guys, settle
He has
down
Misha,
for
he's
rest.
fine.
Yeah. He's got Misha. He's good. He don't need nothing. Don't
He
need
has
nothing.
Misha, and Misha has the cleanest corner of the room.
Mm-hmm.
He's fine.
Here you go, you sweet kitty. You get the clean corner. Yes, you do. All right. You guys sleep, or as best as you can in this place. There is noises of throughout the night of shouting and activity. When you do look outside, you do notice none of the 3 moons are visible, meaning the Void Nights have begun. So you do hear distant fireworks, like coming from deeper in the bowl, out in the Noble District, some on the docks. So the festivities are beginning. And it is extremely dark outside without the 3 gods lighting it. Morning comes. Festivities are dying down. You do get a couple... You do hear, like... I think, Malcolm, particularly for you, because you were in your usual room, you wake up to the lovely sound of a partier throwing up below your window.
He's like sniffs the air. Ah, special brew. Wonderful.
This is nice. This is normal.
And as he wakes up, I'd imagine he'd be like, aside from the people that would wake up early, that would probably wake him up pretty fucking early. And he'd put on a cap, like a baker boy's cap.
Okay.
That he had in the room, and he would like be waiting outside.
You just stand there.
Outside.
Okay.
By the time Malcolm gets up. Ilian wakes up really fucking early. Because
Yeah.
Misha has to go pee.
Zahn
Real.
doesn't
Kitty
really
needs to
well.
pee.
Mara rises from the dawn.
You rise with
Which
the
would be-
sun.
It's actually pretty late.
Or in this case, you rise with Anel, which is the sun. Anel, the god of light and fire. Who is the sun.
Where?
Crisp, cool, snow-shorn morning. You can see your breath on the air as you get up.
Do I bother asking if this joint has coffee?
If you're brave.
Well, judging that this place would probably have alcohol in it, so someone's probably going to steer clear.
Mm-hmm.
He does not drink.
So where are we heading first, guys? Where are we dropping?
I believe we discussed we're going the north road to Bayhearth.
Okay. Go north up to Bayhearth first. It's a long, cold trek through permafrost, but the trees are more sparse up here. And you get a lovely view of the craggy peaks and tall, towering cliffs of the spine of the world.
Oh,
Ooh.
Ooh. It's pretty. It's like seeing Pacific Northwest mountains, but much taller and more pointy.
Pacific Northwest Mansion!
Woo! A crisp air in the mountains. Delicious.
Mm-hmm.
I should emphasize.
All right. Once everybody is up, you set off for the North Road, heading for the small ice fishing town of Bayhearth.
As they're walking, and it starts to get into that early, like, morning into afternoon, Malcolm would reach into his bag to pull out an actual, like, small vial of the brown liquid that he tried to sell Mara earlier. And he, like, puts it in, like, a, kind of like a metal flask that's empty. And he looks at her. Mara,
what's up?
I saw that you used fire magic. Is that like kind of also the normal type of fire? It's not like special anything, right? It's just like fire you shoot out of your hands.
Generally, yeah, that's my understanding.
Oh, good. Do you think
Seems
you
to be
could?
pretty normal.
You think you could heat this up, please? Just as a favor. And he hands her the flask.
Nice.
the flask!
Somewhere Achil is like, I made magic and laid it into this world, and you want to use it to heat your coffee?
There is, like,
What
a
are they
certain
supposed
amount
for
of
it?
finesse to this. So,
What did you say?
if I
Sorry.
break the glass... There is a certain amount of finesse to this, so if I break the glass, I'm sorry.
Oh, no. That's why it's in the flask. It's, because it's like a metal flask. Like, you know, like a thing that you
Oh,
put
it's a metal
alcohol in.
flask.
I made sure to put it in here first, you know, just to make sure the glass doesn't break.
Yeah.
Trust
okay.
me,
I
it's
didn't
coffee,
check,
I
so.
swear. I'm not like a day drinker.
Yes.
She attempts to heat it up with her fire magic. Just
Yeah, you just do the motion. You trace the sigil for like fire magic underneath the flask for like a little to produce a small little flame, and it does pop out the center of your palm after you tap the glowing sigil in the air, and it just in the flask. It's like, oh, this is not really working. Oh my god, it's getting hot.
she drops the snow because it got too hot.
Too hot.
Unfortunately, not fireproof. Or am I? I don't know. I could probably twist that.
He,
No.
he, like...
Metal does conduct, so...
He does, like, slowly rub a hand on his chin. Huh. I didn't know that your own magic could hurt you. That's a thing.
Well, the fire didn't hurt me. The hot ash metal did.
Oh. Oh, that makes more sense, actually, yeah. Shit, sorry about that. I didn't really have a, like, you know... let's hold up for it.
Don't worry about it.
He'll, considering the ad, the flask was dropped in the sill, I'm assuming it's, like, cooled down.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll pick it up.
It doesn't take long for it to cool down in this environment.
He picks it up to like see if there's like steam rising above it.
Yeah, there's steam rising out of the hole. It dropping it in the snow just kind of like it kind of landed, so it just is slightly tilted, but not enough to spill. And the snow is like a little bit melted around where the flask landed, but the flask is now slightly, like, cooler to the touch, but it is starting to slowly warm back up as heat transfers from the liquid out. Science.
He, like, takes a big whiff. That's what I need in the morning. He, like, takes, like, a very ginger drink. Old black coffee.
Good old black coffee.
I can't drink my coffee black. I drink the sweetest coffee ever.
Oh, me too. I like my frou-frou drinks, okay?
Malcolm will, like, take a decent couple of swigs, and he'll wipe the mouthpiece from it. He'll look back to Zahn. Does Zahn look like she's tired?
A little bit. She looks like, yeah, she look. I don't know. She kind of looks like that person who doesn't have like their morning coffee and is just kind of like in a daze.
He'll offer the flask to her. You look exhausted. Not a morning person, I take it.
No, it's just I usually start off with coffee.
Well, better than nothing. Hands it to you.
I'm loath to ask this, but this is just coffee, right?
Yes. What else do you think it is?
Never mind. She takes a swig. He looks 100% better, because this, you can tell this woman doesn't really loves coffee.
Fucking coffee is life!
Yeah, it runs through her veins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not a...
Give me that shit.
I'm more of a night owl myself, so I'm not really big on mornings, especially with the way I woke up. Sheesh. Hey, that bastard smelled.
I usually wake up for training, but it's a bit cramped in there, so not much I can do.
Well, hopefully you lot don't have to sleep there again, unless something really bad happens, which I don't expect, though. We're just getting information, that's all. Stares at the camera.
Stares at the camera. Green-haired lady behind the camera. Yes. Good.
Nothing bad ever happened.
Nothing bad ever happens. Don't worry. Okay. You walk down the road, and it takes better part of most of the day to get all the way to Bayhearth. But you do at least get a beautiful view, but the moment you cross that tree line, there is just a constant icy breeze off the Sea of Om.
Oh no.
Just like home.
It is cold.
Not the wind chill.
Oh God!
The wind chill.
I'm not wearing
Always the
pants.
wind chill.
You
I
got
do wanna
fur,
know.
You're fine.
Mara
On my
is
legs.
just, like, naturally fine, like
It's like wearing
acclimated.
sweatpants.
No, she is wearing, like, extremely weather appropriate clothing. Like,
You're like, I came from the spine of world. I'm prepared.
Yeah.
Little Russian lady.
I'm a
Yeah.
little Russian lady.
Babushka.
I wear my
Babushka.
babushka.
Babushka, give me bits.
Give me beats. Give me beats.
Shit.
You walk up and you do see, like, these are wooden structures, but the wood is so frozen, it's gray. And it looks like there's, like, splinters that came off in places. It's warped. This place is cold, too. You do see a couple people, but, like, from your knowledge, Malcolm, this place only has about 26 people that live here. And there is a single small inn in this place.
He's like shaking in his fucking boots because like he typically, like, his normal attire is like that like what you would kind of expect like a fantasy smuggler to look like. He's got like the fingerless gloves, an overcoat along with like a couple layers. He made sure to like have a thicker coat on, but he's still fucking cold.
He's got some sweat.
Yeah, a little bit.
Cold here.
Like that's why he like has the cap on, so like puts it a little lower on his face and like brings up like a little cloth over his face to like make sure it's not as cold.
The place that you're looking for, the small little inn on the shore, is called the Icy Mug Tavern.
We should head over to the Icy Mug. It'll be a bit warmer in there.
Or
And he'll.
you are not built for this.
I'm also not wrapped in several layers of furs. Stares at you.
Just not
Skill
accustomed
issue.
to it yet.
Skill issue.
You should have come prepared. What can I say? Like,
What is this, Marvel dialogue?
Ha!
Skill issue is a local saying.
it's actually it's an Albany dialect.
It's an Albany expression. Really, I'm from Utica.
What? Issue of skill, not the issue of money. What? He's gonna get like trudge through the snow, leading the party towards the inn.
Yeah, you get to the inn. The door just like creaks and a little bit of ice falls off as you open the door. And you step inside and you're instantly hit by a wash of warm air. And you see a fire like just roaring in the fireplace on the other side of the room. And you see, let me pull up their name real quick. You see, where the fuck did it go? Oh, right. I put it all on one page. I'm an idiot. A guy named Aldrin Cest. Sitting behind the counter. He's got like, let me see if I got a picture of him on this game. I do not. He is an unpictured person. He has dark brown hair, rosy cheeks, and just like looks like he got a little bit like. Hold on. Let me spell that out for you. And he looks like he got a little bit too much of the cold wind on his nose, so he has a permanent like red, damaged nose. Welcome, outsiders. How can I help you?
Immediately seeing the fire and then seeing that that Ilian was freezing worse than him, he's gonna like pat him on the back and like quickly motion over to the flames. Go before you get frostbite, please.
Ilian, like... Ilian looks like he's going to respond, but he's shaking way too bad, and like his you can see like the tips of his ears, like his inner ears turning blue, so he's just like
he for the first time you actually see deep concern on Malcolm's face directed towards you.
and
Like, oh my god.
Ilian's face hasn't changed at all. Like the way he looks at Malcolm hasn't changed since second fucking one. And he just like claps Malcolm on the shoulder, probably harder than he intended to. Sorry. You next. And he just walks over to the fire, sits down. Misha sits on top of him. Not on top of him. Almost on top of him.
Squish.
Smoosh. He's getting smooshed.
An amusement.
Smoosh.
No one's gonna sit on the other side.
Malcolm will look towards Zahn and Nima, who are... Not Nima, sorry. Mara, who are definitely more prepared for the cold. Good to see you again, Aldrin. Got some friends with me. They asked some questions. I gotta... and he'll immediately go by the fire afterwards.
This is like the third time I've seen you in this place. When are you gonna learn to dress warmly when you come here?
When I gotta live here permanently.
Do you need to borrow my shell next time?
That'll be the day. I think you said Rivermere will have to disappear for that to happen, right?
And it has not changed since then, my friend.
And Rivermere still stands and probably always will. So warm up. I'll get you guys some tea or coffee, whatever you guys need. It's kind of late for coffee, but got here just in time before the cold winds roll off. I mean, after all, tonight's the second void night. It's gonna be chilly out there. So what brings you to Bayhearth?
Thank you for your hospitality, sir.
I run an inn. It's my job. So,
We come.
Daryl? Daryl. Where's my husband? And he goes to the back.
Zahn just looks at fuck.
You see you do see a half fawn, half human come out, stumble out rubbing his head. Hey. Sorry I fell asleep in the back. What can I get you guys? I'm Daryl Sest.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. What can I get you?
Like a little bit of tea for our group.
Coffee, please.
Any hot fish stew?
And the small cup of that. Good to see you again, Daryl.
Good to see you again. Goes off into the back. And for you, Ilian, you've never seen, like, really a half-human, half-fawn. This dude, he doesn't have fawn ears or the fawn horns. And, like, the fur on his legs is thinner. His face and his ears look almost entirely human. He may have a little bit of fur kind of like growing out the edges of his ears. And his hair is curly like the hair on his head is curly like most fawns, but he doesn't have horns. And it is weird to see.
Nox is AFK. I don't know if he has his headphones on, but he did say he was going to BRB to the bathroom.
Shit. Motherfucker.
Time to remind me of what information are we looking for again?
We are...
Information on cultists.
Yes,
Gotcha.
we're looking
Cultist
for
activity.
potentially cultists of Paha, but trying to keep it on the down low. So, you know.
Yep.
Strange people in robes chanting, that sort of thing.
Yes, they do it openly, I promise. You'll see a group of people in the center of town in about 2 hours chanting in robes and sacrificing goats.
I see. So yeah, average
Yeah,
Amazon employees.
Yep. Average Amazon employees, exactly. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out. That's important, is the Amazon employee part.
True.
I mean, how else are they going to get through their shift?
Indeed.
All right. Whenever he gets back. Eventually, Daryl does walk back out and set down little bowls of this stew. It is a white stew, so like it has potatoes, it has carrots, it has good pieces of fish would resemble pollock in our world, but they are ice fish in this world. And the broth is pretty thick and hearty. It's meant to like coat and warm you up from the inside. And he also sets down like a tea kettle and several mugs and a pot. Enjoy yourselves. I'll make sure rooms are ready because I doubt you are going anywhere in the middle of the night.
Thank you.
Not on void nights. It's gonna be cold.
Gods, no.
Not ideal, I agree.
Enjoy your meal. And he heads back into the back.
San is also going to rest by the fire to eat.
You do catch out of the corner of your eye. He briefly comes back out, puts a peck on his husband's cheek, and sets down a mug of the stew in front of him. And then goes in the back. He is clearly the cook of this inn.
Could you write his name down as well?
Okay, give me just a sec to... Yeah. I have so many windows open, which is why I'm just perpetually on the overlay, because it's just a mess on my end. I think Knox fell into the toilet.
I've been there.
There is a chance.
Better than me pissing my thoughts out.
That has happened.
Daryl.
Remember one distinct time you were role-playing as Taliesin. You got up, you went to the bathroom, you came back, it's like, what was I talking about?
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll forget about it in like mid-sentence.
So true, so real.
Especially today, my brain is bad.
Oof, mood.
It's not.
No. The ritual that Amazon employees use to go to the bathroom involves something bigger than a goat because they have to walk so far to actually use a bathroom. So,
Also,
just thought I'd clear that up for him.
They're not allowed to
Okay,
go.
thank you.
Corporate doesn't allow them to go on bathroom breaks because they're that evil.
Yeah, they need to use it to summon a bottle to piss in.
Yeah.
Are we just waiting on Knox to get back from pissing?
I'd assume so.
You did take us with him.
Because I feel like I've talked
Are you
way too much
pissing there,
already.
handsome? Yeah. Hey, you pissing there, handsome? Just that meme of the lady sliding under the stall door. Some memes just live rent-free in my fucking head.
Do be like that sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down for talking more. I just never know when to stop.
I think you should like talk
Are you-
forever.
We know that, yeah. We know this.
Okay. Yep.
Welcome back.
Hey, he's back.
No idea if your headset was on.
Nope.
Re-describe the fawn, half human.
So this half fawn, half human. He has dark curly hair like most fawns do, but he does not have the fawn ears, but there is kind of like fur growing around the edges a little bit. And he has a human face but fawn freckles. And he has fawn-shaped eyes. And the fur on his legs is more sparse. Not as dense and thick as the fur on your legs. But yeah, this is a half fawn, half human right here that is serving and is married to the human man that runs the tavern.
I believe you also said they don't have horns either.
Yeah, they don't have horns either.
Has Ilian ever seen, like, a half-breed before?
Couple times in your travels, but not like in Tula. So
Cool.
yeah, there's been half breeds around, mostly like half elf and half human, or half elf, half dwarf, like the more common ones. But like some races do not cross very well, like elementals and Fugus cannot cross with any other race at all. Their reproduction is just too drastically different. Other than that, yeah, there's a smattering of half-breeds around.
Okay.
I'm going to have sex with the wind.
I'm going to fuck that fire.
I'm about to pull a Riemann Cyrodiil, fuck the ground.
I knew the Elder Scrolls joke would eventually come.
You fucking a cup of water. Please work.
Some dude screaming in a room, then walking out with like his crotch smoking. Worth it.
Bro, that was just a normal cup of water, dude.
I burned my dick off, but it was worth it.
That was just the freaking bonfire.
Oh, man.
We were just re-enlightening Nox on if he has seen half-breeds before, because he had to get re-described the half-fawn husband of the inn. We were making jokes about, hey, what if we fuck the elementals?
It turned into, I wanna fuck the wind.
I will not be able to get I'm gonna have sex with the wind out of my fucking head.
You're welcome.
She did her job for the day, guys.
God.
All right. So you had Daryl, the half fawn, set out bowls of this fish, lovely warm fish stew. You could see the steam rising off of it, and pitchers of coffee and tea with empty mugs so you can serve yourself.
Malcolm immediately gets up, having warmed up finally, and gets like one of his or one of the I would assume they're like the metal cups that they have here, and he pours himself coffee, and he'll look towards Zahn and like make a head motion to talk to either Daryl or Aldrin. Aldrin? How do you say it again?
Aldrin?
Aldrin.
Aldrin.
Yeah, he'll make a head motion to Zahn specifically, since this is more of her thing.
She'll finish up her meal and set it down on the counter to approach them. Excuse me, sirs. I do have...
Daryl's in the back, so it's just Aldrin.
Excuse me, sir.
Can I help you?
The purpose of us coming here is because we're after information.
What sort of information?
This might sound a bit drastic, but have you seen people who seem cult-like around here recently?
That I'm aware of. Then again, I tend to get pretty sleepy. Yawns. Early on.
See, is there anyone else around here that would have access to such information?
Aware of. Yawns again. And the yawning becomes infectious. You, Zahn, start yawning.
Zanyan!
Zanyan!
Spending a few.
And it kind of goes down the line a little bit. Everybody starts yawning.
Wait a minute. Krim.
I even make them...
I thought too hard about it. Damn it.
Ilian, you start yawning. Watching them yawn, it's contagious.
And Misha, big yawn.
Questions, did Misha eat that stuff?
No, but she mirrors Alien, so you yawn, she's gonna yawn anyway.
You just see, like, Aldrin rub his eyes. Yeah, I get tired pretty quickly after dinner. Something about it. I tell you, the stew is so good it puts you to sleep.
Can't argue with that, I suppose.
He yawns again. Oh, I haven't seen any cold activity. And watch as I make all my players yawn because I act yawn.
You bet.
You.
I've been yawning enough all day.
Fuck.
Joke's on you.
It's because I did it twice. I got yours. Take it. Take it from me.
I think at the fact that he's yawning so much, Malcolm rubs his eyes as he's like drinking coffee to also stay awake. Hey.
So, I need to know exactly who's drinking coffee and who's drinking tea.
I don't know if I like that you need to know that. Like,
Marie, you,
I'm
like
kind of
everybody
concerned
else
by
here,
that.
should know the type of DM I am now.
That worries me.
Someone has been established
Who drank
as a coffee
tea?
drinker.
And who drank coffee, because
Mara
I need
has
to know
tea.
for the purposes of this role.
Someone is a coffee drinker.
Okay, we got Zahn and Malcolm drinking coffee. Who's drinking tea?
Mara.
Nema is drinking tea.
Alien is also.
Okay, that's Nema and Alien who drink tea. What are you drinking, Mara? Are you having coffee or tea? Tea. Okay. those of you who drink coffee, please roll your strength check at advantage, and those of you that drink tea at normal.
All right.
Fucking god, I need it because I'm a -1 in strength.
I told you this would pick up. Okay, with hope. If you're full on hope, you can't do anything.
Come on, buddy.
Ooh.
I don't even know which dice are mine. Oh no. That's not good.
Oh, yeah. You're the only one that rolled with fear out of that whole
And I'm the only
thing.
one who rolled under a 10.
Yep. Ilian,
Yeah.
you have the tea in your hand. You start dozing off. That trip was long, after all. Just nodding off. You just decide, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to curl up right here and sleep.
Like
Against
leaning-
Misha.
He's being smushed between fucking Nima and Misha. He's like can't decide which one to lean on.
Here's the thing about you, Nima. Is you are a larger creature than most of your traveling companions. You have more body. And you, in fact, have 2 stomachs. One in your horse body and one in your human parts.
That's fucked up.
One's for hay, one's for birds.
You wanna get into like the anatomy of centaurs? They have 6 limbs. They're classified as an insect.
Nice.
Wicked.
Swearing into the
Okay.
fucking
Oh, no.
camera. I'm not gonna say anything.
Don't you do it.
I dare you.
I got my degree for this.
Yeah, you got your degree for this.
Bro is legit vibrating. It's like, that's not what it is.
Malcolm,
Yeah.
the problem is you're so used to drinking coffee all the time
And smoking
that you've
cigarettes.
kind of grown a little used to the caffeine in it, the agent that keeps you awake. And on top of that, you do other things. You drink alcohol, which is a downer. You smoke cigarettes. So your constitution is a little bit altered constantly. You yawn and you just like lean back and you're just thinking, I'll get a room later. And you close your eyes for a minute.
Yeah, shit, I'm so tired. Give me a sec, will you? Fall
The-
asleep.
The only one who actually stays awake long enough to see this, or actually just stays awake, is Nema. Zahn, you stay awake longest out of everyone except Nema. You're just sitting awake watching this guy as he's just like rubbing his forehead, yawning, rubbing his eyes. You start doing that too. When you look back at your friends, Mara is dozing off and everybody else is asleep. Except for Nema, who is staring into the fire, happily holding a cup of coffee. Or, no, tea. And then
Fucking
eventually,
Misha's still-
you just, without, like sometimes you're just so tired, you lay in bed and you just think you're not going to fall asleep, and next thing you know, it's morning. And you're opening your eyes. That's what it is for you, Zahn. You don't even realize you fell asleep.
And she falls asleep sitting all the time. It's normal for her.
Out with
And
the
Nema,
light.
you're just like, just slightly nodding off a little bit. You're just slowly closing your eyes. It's taken a long time to kick in for you. And you just catch out of the corner of your eyes a person, hood up, in black robes.
Oh man.
What does this sigil look like? Because she is awake enough to see this. With a sigil embroidered on the back of it, just leaving out the front door before you start nodding off. of what looks like a screaming face in front of the 3 moons. And then you fall asleep. But you did roll a 17 with hope. You sleep the least amount of time, about an hour, before you wake back up, like snort like you fell asleep in a car when you're a passenger, hopefully not driving. Don't do that when you're driving.
Fine.
Maybe. Depends. Don't sleep and drive, everybody. You wake up and all your friends are still asleep. Aldrin is asleep. The fire is still roaring. But the bowls of stew, half eaten or fully eaten, are now cold. Same with the coffee and the tea. And is quiet.
It's just us in the main room.
Just you guys and Aldrin.
Okay.
Misha is awake, but enjoying being used as a pillow right now.
Okay. Nema's gonna try to wake up Malcolm.
Okay.
He's leaning against the wall by the fireplace where he was, like, just watching the conversation with Zahn and, Aldrin.
Hey. Malcolm.
Malcolm. No, don't take the gold from me. I gave it to you for...
Nema's gonna smack him a little. Not hard, but just a little.
Ah, fuck. What? Huh? What?
Wake up, Lieutenant!
He pulls his fucking dagger out and stares at Nema.
Wake up, Lieutenant!
Connor! What the fuck are you doing?
Come in, Lieutenant.
What? 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 I was... Wait.
28 stab wounds.
Wait, I was having coffee. I fell asleep so damn fast. What's going on?
Everybody's asleep, even Aldrin.
What?
And...
No, Aldrin's like head on the counter, arms like curled under his head, just quietly sleeping.
And I think I saw something before I fell asleep that we should probably not talk about here.
Sure. I know a little bit about the place. Let me,
But first, don't you want to wake up the others?
Yeah. He'll go to wake up Zahn. Just like shake her shoulders.
She is indeed asleep, sitting up.
That is so weird. Hey, Zahn. He like snaps his fingers. Zahn, wake up! And then she
Right.
shakes her.
Right, Judd awake. Malcolm?
Can I, with my knowledge of the criminal underworld and having experienced shit like this before, is it kind of obvious to me that we were drugged?
Were we?
Soul.
Yeah, I'm thinking if this would count. Roll me a knowledge roll at advantage.
All right. Since this is, well, I guess that's never mind. Knowledge, you said. Okay.
Yes, knowledge.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that is very good.
Stock up on
19 with
hopes.
hope. Stock up on them hopes. Because I just spent 5 fear, 1 for each of you. You go over to the bowl and the cups. You pick up the cups and you smell them. And then you stop and realize everybody fell asleep.
Mm-hmm.
But 3 people had tea. 2 people had coffee. Coffee is supposed to keep you awake.
Yep.
And you go to the bowl. Do you want to taste it? Or try and figure out through other methods?
I think what he's going to do is not really completely trusting it. He's going to take out I'm assuming there's like a kettle for water, right?
Mm-hmm.
He'll take out one of his vials, clean it out with the water, like dump it out, and then he'll like pour some water in there and take like a drop of the soup, and like dab it into the vial and just start shaking it to see if it dissolves.
Like the soup dissolved by itself.
Yeah, like when he shakes it around, he's trying to loosen up the
you're trying to
contents.
separate.
Yes.
Okay. You do shake it in, like, you didn't get any potato or any of the chunks in it because it's a vial. That's
it's a drop.
Impossible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a drop. And you do shake it in, you watch as, like, the little bit of, like, milk, or, like, you know, they have, like, frozen vats of milk that are delivered and stored here. It separates out and curdles because it is whole milk. There's no such thing as fat-free, non-fat, that sort of shit here.
Mm-hmm.
This is like old-style milk. It separates out and just like kind of butterizes a little bit. And then you get a clear liquid at the bottom. And with that 19 roll, when you hold it to the firelight, see tiny little pink and blue flecks of what looks like something mind magic in it.
Considering he doesn't know what magic is, he would look at it closely. Does it look like something that would be in a drug he has seen?
No.
No. Okay, so he's like these like small specks of pink within the actual liquid. I don't know what that is, but it's definitely weird.
You do have a couple people who do know of magic and know magic.
He was going to Nemo. I'm assuming Nemo would have done stuff while he's trying to talk to Zahn.
Yeah, Nemo would have shaken awake Ilian.
He looks so lost.
I would. You know that one picture of the dude just waking up? That.
Yeah, I know the one.
The one white dude.
I think I have.
Yeah, that one British guy. I forget his name.
I'm trying to find the picture. This one.
Yeah.
He's that sex guy.
He's like, what?
Put it in.
Same face and everything. Yeah, he's got that face. I put it in the wrong channel, but that's okay.
God, I feel that on a very spiritual level.
Yeah.
Where is it?
In quotes.
No, I removed it from quotes. I'm going to repost it in the proper channel.
What quote? I can't see.
There you go.
Now it's in
General. Yeah, just looks like that, and the pillow behind the dude is Misha.
It was Nema, then it became Misha. It's just like, whoa. I don't remember falling asleep. I'm not drawing that.
I didn't say it was you.
If you want that redrawing, pay someone to do it who's not me. I'm not making that face.
Coward.
Coward!
Before Alien calls me a pussy. He wouldn't do that.
Pussy.
Oh.
You guys wake up one by one.
I think after Nemo would have woken Ilian, Malcolm would have gone over to Mara to, like, shake her awake. Wake up. Wake up.
Now she's doing the face.
Now she's doing the face. Mm.
Take a second. Breathe.
It's not morning time yet.
Well, it was never morning time. Something happened. I need you to look at something.
What? Okay.
Come over here by the fire so you can see it properly. He will hold up the vial that is now separated soup, drop, and motion at the pink flecks that are within. What in the hells is that?
Okay, considering the fact that I have, like, next to zero, like, actual magical education, do I have any idea what the hell is in that vial?
Roll me knowledge. Because, I mean, in this world, you have to have some understanding of magic to be able to at least trace the sigils.
Oh, not good.
Kinda looks like mind magic, I guess. I'm not exactly sure what it is.
I mean, it's some kind of mind magic.
Mind magic.
Mm.
Are you sure?
Yeah, maybe, I think, yeah.
That's odd. I didn't. Wait,
Was it theirs?
Who cooked the soup? Does anyone remember?
It was one of the proprietors, I believe.
He immediately looks at Daryl, or not Daryl, sorry, Aldrin, sleeping, and he makes a face.
Aldrin's a human.
Yep. He frowns. We need to discuss this very in private. He'll be fine, I'm sure.
Can I double check that he's breathing?
Yeah, he's breathing. He's alive.
Moore got a case of the honk shoes.
So we don't see his partner anywhere?
Have you looked all over the inn, or are you just looking around the main room?
Good question.
Well, considering we all just woke up, I'm assuming we're just looking in the main area first.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You don't see him in the main area.
Instead of going to the back, can I go, like, get up and check?
Sure. Get up. You go and open that back door that you've seen Daryl go through and Aldrin go through. It is empty.
Fucking knew it.
Interesting. Can I look around for, like, signs of someone passing through?
Okay, be a knowledge.
Knowledge? Okay. Damn, I'm not good at that. Yeah. On Ilian.
Another with hope, but The floor is wood, just like the walls. There's not really any rugs because they tend to freeze and cling to like the wet, salty air that blows off the Sea of So they try and not do that so things don't like smell musty in this heat in the heated inn. So it's hard to tell. You've never been in this place. You don't know where things sit normally. You don't know anything of the sort. And I would say the same for any of you because Malcolm, you've only been here like what, 2-3 times?
About 3
maybe?
times we said, yeah.
Yeah. And each time that you came here, some things have moved, some new knickknacks have come in. And about this time, Daryl does walk back in, looks around. Aldrin? And he goes over and shakes Aldrin awake. You okay? What happened? I don't know. Stew made me tired again. You just make it really thick.
Are you alright as well?
I'm fine. I went to get more stuff from the storehouses.
You didn't
It
see
was
anyone?
gone the whole time.
Anyone suspicious?
No, Is Casey here?
Casey.
Yeah, he's a new hire out of Snowshorn. He helps me cook and clean.
That's a very good question. What does he look like?
Oh, well, he's an elf.
Hmm.
He's tall, dark hair, dark skin. He has green eyes.
I see. I want to insight check, because this is new to him. I want to insight check Daryl and use my scoundrel community to see if he's telling the truth.
Okay.
Would
I
that
also
be
insight check.
would that be knowledge or
That is instinct.
instinct?
Perceive.
Gotcha.
Can I check him too?
Yeah.
Yay.
I'll just say that sounds too interesting.
Watch this. Alright.
Explodes.
Hey guys, watch this. I'm gonna get those 5 back. My god.
I'm back at it again.
Yay.
Yeah, Stu's back.
Back again.
Back again. Shady's back.
I will say, seeing the situation that you have been drugged and you've never heard of this, Casey, since the last time you were here, you already have a preconceived notion that maybe Daryl did it, but he seems to be telling the truth.
Interesting. What about for Ilian?
What happened? Seriously, I went to the storehouse to get more supplies. The storehouse was locked, so I had to go to the mayor. The mayor was bathing, so I had to wait for the mayor. And when he got out, he ended up chatting my ear off for about 20 minutes. And then we went to the storehouse, and there was another person there waiting. Old Miss Nema. Nema, you're just like, huh?
Oh.
Huh?
Oh.
Who's that guy?
Who's that guy? Apparently Nema's as common as Karen.
As
No.
as he's explaining the story with the times that I have visited Snowshorn, what he's saying track with what I've seen in not Snowshorn, fucking Bayhearth? Is what he's saying track with what Malcolm knows about the very little residents of Snowshorn? Because he was here to peddle goods, obviously.
Yeah, a lot of the food is kept in a singular storehouse because they are far out from a lot of places. And this goes for the other northernmost towns in Sindron, which is Farpoint and Icelorn,
Mm-hmm.
is they tend to keep the food in a storehouse and locked up safe because sometimes big old storms roll through and they get cut off from like food flow from Rivermere and Snowshorn quite frequently. So it's best to ration it out and make sure like those who really need it get it. And the mayor tends to be the one with the key.
Hmm. Considering the time of day, is what he's saying makes sense?
Considering the time of the day, what he's saying does make sense so he can start preparing for the next day.
Okay. And what did you say? What did he say was the new hire's
Casey.
name? Casey.
Casey.
Does he like going with the other person who's probably gonna be just as suspicious? He like side eyes and like looks to the side at Iliad, and then back to Daryl. Does Casey have a surname, or does he just go by Casey?
Casey Thev?
Can you?
Why? What? Aldrin looks very confused. Extremely confused.
Aldrin, did you do you know anything about this Casey fella?
I do. Young elven man.
Young elven man.
Transplant from southern Amora.
I'll
Did
be
you
right
say he
back.
was from Daryl? It didn't stand. Southern Amora.
Interesting. Well, yeah, isn't that the place that like what knocks us?
No.
That's not the place.
No. It's the place that got Chernobyled is north of it. Cavius is the place that got Chernobyled.
Cavius.
Hmm.
C for Chernobyl.
Yeah, C for Chernobyl. Remember that.
That's interesting. Very well. It was just a very good soup. Kind of surprised that we all fell asleep so quickly. You must be a very good chef.
Oh, I'm not the one that made it today. It was Casey that made it.
I think he's gonna like side eye Ilian again, but not say anything.
Every time
he
like,
learned the recipe very well, that is for sure.
Squint. Ilian doesn't like share Malcolm's glances, but every time Malcolm looks at Ilian, there's like a telling. It's in the way his ears are pinned back, like a hmm. And every time Malcolm looks at him, the ear facing Malcolm twitches. Like he's like, yeah, yeah,
It's like a subtle agreement.
yeah.
All right. Well, if you don't mind, when he does come back from whatever he's doing, we would like to ask him a couple questions, if you don't mind. We're on some business and making sure that things are on the up and up in the towns we visit. Just some, private affairs and whatnot.
Yeah, of course, we'll do that. And, like, the stew is really good. You know what? You guys are great. Left you alone here, and Aldrin fell asleep again. Go ahead and take the rooms upstairs. We're not expecting any customers tonight, so
Of course,
Go ahead.
of course. Out of curiosity, Daryl, you said, and of course, Aldrin. No matter what, love buds. How often do you happen to fall asleep at the desk, with the soup in your belly, the stew?
once a week. We make the stew once a week.
All right. And how long has Casey been working here?
About 7 months, half a year. A year is about 14 months in this world.
Does he always make the stew?
He started to about 3 months ago when I started teaching him.
I see.
Why?
Curiosity.
It's a different flavor from last time I came here, so I just wanted to see who was doing what. It definitely did not taste like yours, Daryl. Different consistency, you see.
Yeah, he's still learning it, I know, but he's at least got that warm and comforting feeling down with the whole falling asleep after eating thing. You know how that is. When you get nice and filled up, you fall asleep.
I bet whenever I bet whenever Aldrin here has his soup, he falls asleep real quick. Isn't that right?
Every time, I'm telling you.
Must be a pretty good chef, but definitely got to work on the consistency there for sure. Get a little more flavor, you know what I mean?
Though Daryl does squeeze his shoulder, dear, you fall asleep no matter what is made. You'll have a small bowl of porridge and you'll fall asleep.
Man knows good food. What can you say?
Aldrich gets this lovey-dovey look in his eyes and looks to his husband. I chose a good one.
Smiles.
Duh. Fucking gay. This bitch is gay.
Very well.
Yeah, exactly that.
Well,
Wish I had that on my soundboard.
Me too.
well,
I wonder if the Mighty Pride has it.
we appreciate your hospitality, especially myself. I'll be able to, if I do come across some wares that would be of use to you fellas, I'll give you a half discount just for the offering of the rooms for free tonight. All right?
All right. That's the deal then. You know where the rooms are.
Yes, I do.
Enjoy. They're comfortable. Nice and warm.
As expected from my my lovely hosts. And he does like a little flourish of a bow, and come on, fellas, let's get some shut-eye for the day tomorrow.
As you head off back into the rooms, this is where we'll end today's session. The mystery thickens.
Like the soup.
We got drugged.
Like the soup. Yeah, you got drugged and you fucking thought it was Daryl. I set it up to fucking psych you out, and I love it.
Been red herringed. Motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
Son of a bitch.
Because you guys always expect me to have it the obvious one. I'm like, nah, it's the guy I haven't mentioned yet.
You see anyone who's like not present in a room at like when an event happens and we're like, sus. Sus.
The imposter is sus.
Super sus.
Oh my god, why is that so loud?
Oh god.
It scared the shit out of myself.
Well done. Well, thank you guys for watching. We will be here next Thursday, same time. This video will be uploaded on my YouTube channel within the following days, a day after the Magic Engine has released. We will see you guys next time. Have a good night.
Good night.